Good evening, everyone. All this happening just after 1 o'clock this afternoon. Incredibly, no one was hurt.
And tonight, efforts are underway to take down additional portions of that concrete to avoid any further collapses. Let's get you caught up on what we know right now. A spokesperson for the New York, Susquehanna and Western Railroad, which owns the span, tells us that the bridge was last inspected on May 30th of last year. The next inspection was scheduled for this month. The track was still used, running about 2 trains a day.
At this hour, the DOT, the Federal Railroad Authority, and more are on the scene at West Onondaga and Clinton Streets. Portions of South Salina, Jefferson, and Adams Streets are blocked off to both cars and foot traffic. News Channel 9's Sydney Shalafo is also there for us tonight. Sydney, what are the crews doing right now?
Well, Rod, crews really at this point are just focused on the cleanup, and they're really making quick work of it. They still do have the intersection of South Clinton and West Onondaga fenced off, and they will for some time because they know this is a busy intersection both with cars and with people walking. And actually, we caught up with somebody who says they walk this route every day, and they were doing so this afternoon when they had a very close call. Imagine you walked underneath this now crumbled railroad bridge every day.
It's just been a matter of time when it was going to happen.
Now meet Roy Bonner. He does walk it every day. He's pointing out his normal route to me, saying he was walking it Thursday when he heard what he thought was an explosion. What was your reaction?
Glad I made it from underneath there. Because, I mean, if you look at it, anybody that gets hit by that wouldn't get hurt. They'd get killed.
His reaction, though, was anything but surprise.
You can see erosion on this side. On the other side is more prevalent, but you can see the erosion on it. So when they finish this, I think they're going to end up taking this whole sides down on both sides, because if this fell, it's only a short time for the rest of it comes down.
This closed off intersection, a very busy one, normally filled with cars and people. Roy says the fact that the collapse happened at 1 this afternoon, an absolute miracle.
It happened at a time where there wasn't a lot of traffic. You have people getting off work that pass through this way, people coming up from this way. So it happened at a convenient time when there wasn't a lot of traffic, because if it had been 5 o'clock bumper to bumper traffic, it could have been disastrous for somebody.
He says if he had turned a corner even a few seconds later, he would have been part of that disaster. He wonders if the city will now make these bridges a priority.
Get it fixed before it snows, because a good snow will eat up whatever's holding that up.
But until it gets fixed,
I think I'll take the long way around.
he's not alone in taking the long way either. Until this is fixed, everyone will have to walk around instead of cutting underneath the bridge. Now, we are still waiting to hear the exact cause of the collapse. We expect another briefing as early as tomorrow morning. Rod and Christy.
Sydney Shalafo live.